Simulation football or Save 65? Be vocal, be the community. When EA has no competition, we the consumer are the competition. Save 65. YouTube, what it is, it's your boy Gettin', and I'm back with another video. So pull up your chair, open your ears, let's get it. YouTube, what it is, your boy Gettin', back in the booth. Let me talk to you. Why 2K won't make a football game? Do I wish they would make a football game? Do I wish that they would just make a game with modern graphics, that the same engine that they use in NBA 2K, the same look at detail as NBA 2K16, the My Player mode, online rosters, the depth of that game, the depth of NFL 2K5, the depth of all pro football. Oh, I was so jump up for joy. No license involved. I don't care about the NFL license because there's options for that, especially if you have online roster sharing and create team, create player options for gamers and gamers to share. I would love that so much. I just had to say that. I had to spend the first minute talking about that. Now, not saying that you have to like this or not, but this is the reason why I believe 2K won't make a football game unless it's licensed. All companies, all corporations, 2K is a corporation, EA is a corporation. They all have shareholders. These shareholders basically fund the company. They keep the company, if they ever not sold so much, they keep them afloat. You understand what I'm saying? They help them with marketing, all these type of things, right? The operations of the business. Shareholders really matter in corporation, on the corporate level. I wish I could go into more detail, but hey, I don't have a business degree. But what I do know is shareholders could pull their money out of a corporation, and that wouldn't be so great for a corporation, because if they spend X amount of dollars to make a game and that game flop, that's their company. You understand what I'm saying? But if they have great backing, a game could flop, no problem, but they will still have financial backing through the shareholders. They will lose money, of course, but if the game does well, they gain money. It's all about making money. So with that being said, it's been through NFL or football history, without the NFL license or a licensed product, a game typically sells less. Forget about the NFL license. Any licensed product normally just sells better, no matter how good or bad the game really is. Take that into consideration when you're saying, hey, 2K, make a football game. They can't, because they don't have the licensing to make a game. A shareholder could be like, you know what? If you guys are going to spend X amount of dollars on another all-pro style football game and only sell 500,000 copies, because that's what all-pro football sold. It sold almost like 400,000, a little bit more than that, copies. So if they do that, they may then pull their shares away from that company. So 2K isn't going to risk that. And I hate saying it, and I don't like even telling myself this, but 2K isn't going to risk that to make a football game that's only going to sell at X amount without a license. Trust and believe, they want to make a football game. Just a quick example of how you know they still want to make a football game, because there's certain connections that was in all pro football that's in NBA 2K right now. The badge system is exactly the same as the attribute system that was in all pro football. All pro football, you had stats. You still had ratings, like numeric ratings, but they were tied to abilities. I think they called that the ability tree or something like that. Please forgive me if I'm butchering that. But you get abilities per player and made each player very individualized. The same thing could be said for the badge system in NBA 2K. It's the exact same thing. So that leads me to believe that 2K has like an agenda when it comes to simulation sports games. They want the game to, one, be sim, just like all their sports titles, but the things that they're adding to NBA 2K can be put into a football game. Like I said, the badge system, that came from All Pro Football, not NBA 2K. So once you have a system like that, and like this year, the foot planning, the new foot planning, that could easily be added to all pro football like football game or an NFL game or anything like that. That's why you see comments of people saying, hey, I really wish that 2K would make a football game because this is what I want in my football game. This is deliberate. They really make stuff like this. Just to reiterate, they probably won't make a football game until they get some kind of license. What's interesting is 2K has licensing for college teams. NBA 2K will feature college teams in your My Player mode. So that's really interesting that they have that license. Now, I don't know if they're going to make a football game, but at least they have that license. And EA can't make a football game because from what I read, you have conferences that don't even want a license to EA Sports after what happened in a lawsuit. Now, EA Sports, for whatever reason, actually used the likeness of players in the NCAA for their football, NCAA football. So they lost the license. So it would seem like the license is up for grabs. Now, it's very interesting, like I said before, that NBA 2K will feature college teams. Let's see if 2K is going to go after a college football game, because at least it's licensed and they could put forth everything they know about football into their college sports. They did have college sports back in the day. They had college hoops and they had college football, but game development size wasn't so big. So most of their game development time went to NBA 2K and it went to NFL 2K. So it'd be really interesting to see how they balance that out if they even get that far. Not saying a game is coming out, but it's possible. Thank you for listening. Let me talk to you every Tuesday. Peace out. We out of here.